Alright guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I have a training session for you guys. I'll be showing you what I do every single week to improve my game, improve my touch, improve my speed, everything I do as a pro footballer here in the Dominican Republic with a lovely, lovely weather. Alright guys, so first, what I have today, what I have now is I have set up cones 10 meters apart, then from the first one to the second one, 15 meters, and then from the first one to the last one is around 25 meters. I'm gonna be first working on my acceleration, just sprinting from the first cone to the second cone, just straight up, working on acceleration. I've already warmed up because I wanted to skip the warm-up part to make the session a little bit better, a little bit tighter. So yeah guys, I already did the first sprint. We're gonna be resting for a minute and 30 seconds or 90 seconds. But like I said, the goal is to work on my acceleration now with these first sprints to be able to accelerate and explode quickly. Because that's what we want on the field, you know? We want to sprint quick. We want to be able to move fast, be strong, be agile, with the ball, without the ball, because we spend most of the time without the ball on the field. So we need to be able to move quickly, to sprint quickly, be able to react quickly, to do everything quick. So that's the goal now, just working on that, because those are some things you don't work really in season, because you are playing games, you're tired, you're fatigued. But now I'm entering a little bit of an off season to then get to then play in the Pro League next year, 2026. It's gonna be a great year. And yeah, that's the goal. That's the thing right now. Right, second rep done. Again, just trying to sprint as quick as possible, to accelerate as quick as possible. We're gonna be doing 4 reps of that, so 2 more reps. Then we're gonna do 3 reps of 10 meters build up and then 15 meters full sprint. We're gonna build up, and then sprint as quick as possible. 4th rep now. Okay, so now we remove the third cone, the 15-meter mark cone. And as I said, we're gonna do now 10 meters build up and then 15 meters full sprint. That's to work on our change of pace from like gradual build up to then like full sprint. Which are things that we do on a match, you know. You're jogging on the midfield, jogging down the line, or you're just waiting to trying to beat the offside trap. And then when the ball comes in, you have to sprint, you have to run as quick as possible. So it's the same thing we are tracking back as a defender too. You're tracking back, all of a sudden they play a hard ball to the attacker, then you have to sprint quick to try to get him, to try to beat him to the ball. Also as a goalkeeper too, you know. All of a sudden, you're just standing there, you know, and you're watching the play, and then all of a sudden they play an over the top ball, and then you have to run to the ball. So that's what we're trying to work, be able to be fast on the field, sprint, and keeping it simple, you know. You don't want to overcomplicate your training. You just want to figure out the things that you do on the field, and if you feel like you need to work on them, you can always improve. But if you feel like you need to work on them, just work on them outside of the field. Just do them, just work, and that's it. You're gonna be a better footballer that way. All right, so now we're gonna be doing 3 reps, 10 meters sprint, 10 meters build up, and then 15 meter sprints. Just trying to do the same. Whenever we're trying to sprint, we're trying to be aggressive and be able to do it at a top speed. Build up, sprint. All right, guys, second rep. So we build, sprint. All right, so we're done with this. Now we're gonna go into some portions, some training drills with the ball, some things that I like to do. And yeah, hope you guys can learn something from it and implement this type of things in your training sessions to be a better footballer. All right, so now with the ball, what I'm going to do is I threw up a bunch of cones randomly. So I'm trying to work overall on everything right now. So I'm going to go to that wall, pass the ball a couple times, get my touch, and whenever I turn, I see a cone, I'll try to dribble the cone. Whenever I see some space, I'll try to attack the space quickly, and that's what I'm going to do. Whenever I see a cone, dribble the cone, do a move, do whatever I feel like doing at that moment, and then when I see space, I'll try to attack the space. Then after that, I'm just gonna go to the wall and just do some keep ups with the wall. You know, just being there with the wall, just keeping the ball up, working on my touch. And also on this one too, I'll also kick the ball up and try to bring it down with a directional touch. So you'll understand a little bit when I start doing everything, but that's what I want to work today, right now. Because at the end of the day, football is a very dynamic sport that you do a lot of different things on the field. It's very unpredictable. So I don't want to set myself up in a line cones and do dribbles or whatever. I want to be creative because that's what's gonna work on the field. Being creative, putting yourself in situations that you get into on the field. You're just gonna be kicking it up. Make sure to check your shoulder. Check your shoulder. Whenever I get the ball. Whenever I feel like it, I go. Oh, mess up. That's the thing. It's the same thing on the field. Defenders are gonna come to you. They may poke the ball, but you may get it again. If you mess up, keep going. Keep going, keep going. That's also gonna train your resilience into mistakes. Because many people, when they make mistakes, they get in their head and they become unconfident on the field. And that's one of the keys to being confident. Whenever you make a mistake, dude, forget it in a second. I'm gonna go back and do the same thing. We go again. We're gonna try to make it more dynamic, to work too on a little bit on the fitness. And I feel like this one is better. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a couple more reps of this. Touch, touch, touch. Check your shoulder. Just work on our touch from the air, feeling confident with the ball. And doing these little, simple, boring things not every single day, but every single time you have will make you a better player. Because other people aren't doing it. Work on your touch. Work on your touch. Get to a wall and work on it and do it, you know. You will be so much better. Like literally, you will be so much better. So that's the goal. That's the key for you to be a better footballer, to make sure you work on it, work on your touch, improve it. Just be relaxed. Be relaxed when the ball comes to you. It's the same on the field. Check your shoulder. Be relaxed. If you mess up, or if the goal goes down, just keep going. Alright guys, done for today. I have a pickup match this evening, so I'm gonna be training my fitness there. If it gets cancelled, I'll just come back to the gym and work on my fitness this evening or this afternoon. But yeah, that's what you need to do. Keep working every single day consistently. Today's session wasn't the best quality because it's been a while since I trained by myself. I just gotta get going, keep the discipline, keep going, because next season is gonna be a great season for me, but for you too. Hopefully you got some value from this video. Hopefully you learned something. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.